I spent 2 years thinking about one moment. He set me up. In our world, you always go back. He just left him there. That's what I can't forgive.
That's my boy. Yo, T, I'm really happy you're home.
Hi everybody, I'm Tim Estiloz with the Spiel on Entertainment, and I'm sitting here with Emmy-winning actor Aaron Paul, who you know from TV's Breaking Bad, but now he's motoring on to the big screen in a brand new film called Need for Speed. First of all, welcome to Boston.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here.
Saw the film last night. It was great, a lot of fun. Just one of those sort of really wild rides, literally. You know, you must have had a blast putting this film together. What appealed to you most about this?
Oh my God, we had such a fun time. I mean, that was really the main thing. Just I knew it was just going to be a blast to shoot. I mean, been working on a show for 6 seasons, and it's been amazing, but it was so heavy. The character was just so tortured and damaged, and I wanted to jump onto something that was just a little bit lighter and just a lot of fun. And when I read the script, it was such a fun, crazy ride.
Go to now.
Looks like a scene out of Speed down there. Hard left and 3, Keanu.
Oh, you mean that bus.
And the Scott, our director's vision for it, you know, he wanted to do a throwback to the films that really started the genre, like Bullet and Vanishing Point and those type of films. And he wanted to do it with no CGI. And so all the stunts were practical, and that excited me.
And I think that's Tobey Marshall driving the chariot of the gods.
I'm willing to give $6 million to anyone who puts a stop to him.
We'll settle this behind the wheel.
The editing is fantastic, but also just you feel like you're behind the wheel of those cars, and it brings you back to that old Steve McQueen era.
Yeah. That was the whole thing. You know, our director wanted to put the audience in the driver's seat, and that's, you know, this is from a video game. I mean, EA Sports had this game for many years. It's like 15 Need for Speed video games, and so you know, you're in the driver's seat of those games.
My man, you got some skills, boy. You know you bad.
Now, you started this film the day after Breaking Bad wrapped.
Yeah.
So, you know, what kind of training did you have to prepare for in terms of, you know, getting behind the wheel? I know the stunt guys did the hard work.
Yeah,
but
they did, you know, the crazy stuff. But I gotta drive around pretty wild myself. But yeah, I mean, I just was on a track as often as I could, you know, from sunrise to sunset, and just, you know, we were shooting, you know, like I said, we were shooting the final season of the show when I was prepping for this. So, you know, on the weekends, or, you know, I would fly back to LA and get on the track, and yeah, it was crazy. It was fun.
It's time we make him pay. But first, we're gonna need a fast car.
Y'all ready?
I'm doing this.
Well, now, in an action film like this, a lot of times the action can take over the entire film, but there's a nice bit of camaraderie and chemistry between you and your fellow actors. Tell me about what that was like working with them.
Yeah, they put together such a great group. It was just so much fun. We went all over the country, this beautiful country of ours, and drove insane cars, and yeah, we just all got along so well.
We're good!
You gotta tell me you believe I can fly an Apache helicopter, man.
What?
Serious, bro. You always trying to play me. Tell me you believe I can fly an Apache helicopter.
Tell him whatever he wants!
Yeah, you can fly an Apache helicopter!
And my handle is Maverick. Gotta call me Maverick. Let me hear it.
Maverick! 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 remember it!
You got to tell me about the tats, because I heard about those during the screening last night.
Yes.
You got a couple of your tattoos in the film.
Yeah, I did. Well, the final day of shooting on Breaking Bad, I came up with the idea that we all should get matching tattoos.
It's a bonding moment.
It was a bonding moment, but it was more of like a joke. But then it kind of it just snowballed into actually happening. And so yeah, I got a Breaking Bad tattoo, and along with Bryan Cranston, and then about 30 or 40 of our crew members got it as well.
You're the boss, right?
What's that?
The boss!
I have to imagine driving these cars had to be a kick, because your first car was what, an 87 Toyota Corolla?
82.
82?
82 Toyota Corolla, and kind of like a goldish color. It was great. I loved it.
There's something about this film that, it's one of those big popcorn fun films, but I understand you also maybe perhaps prefer some of the smaller indie films. You've got a film that you just premiered in Sundance called Hellion.
Yeah.
So what is it about the independent films that you enjoy, perhaps a little bit more?
Just from my experience, I see in independent filmmaking, it's just shooting it is just such a different experience. You know every single person by their name. There's about 30 crew members, if you're lucky. On Need for Speed, actually Need for Speed, I got to know everyone quite well, because we shot for about 4 months, and the crew wasn't too insane. But I just did a film, Exodus. The crew, there was about 600 or 700 crew members, and it's impossible to meet everyone. And so on independent film, you just feel like you're walking on a set, and you're actually, you're making a movie that day, and you know everyone.
Now, a lot of people, of course, know you from your Emmy-winning roles on Breaking Bad, and as that was winding down, there was a lot of hype, there was a lot of excitement, there was a lot of sadness.
There was a lot of sadness, yeah.
But now that you've got some distance between it, now that you've got maybe some time to reflect on it, what was it about that series that sticks with you, that made it special, not only for you, but maybe for the audience as well?
It was just such a, it's, we've never seen anything like that before. The story was unreal, and the characters you just loved, and but it was also just beautifully shot, and it was just I thought it was just truly a piece of art, and yeah, it was just such a wild, crazy ride. And what really resonates with me is, I played this guy for 6 years, and I love the guy. I love Jesse, and I just wanted to kind of protect him. I wanted him. I don't know. I truly felt like I lived and breathed every single moment of his, and I was affected by him. So yeah.
First time in Boston. Any final thoughts on your experience at the world-renowned Cheers?
Cheers, my God, it was so good. I went there yesterday. Just because I had to see it, and then after the screening, I invited everyone to join me at Cheers again, and they all showed up. It was great. We packed that place, and I don't know. I love Boston. I love the people of Boston, and I wanted to have a drink with them.
Well, everybody knows your name at Cheers, and they also know it from now this film.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, we've been talking with Aaron Paul, the Emmy-winning star of Breaking Bad, but now he's, again, motoring onto screens real soon with the movie Need for Speed. Go check it out. I'm Tim Estiloz with the Spiel on Entertainment.
There's an APB out for your arrest in 10 states. Maybe we should rethink the plan.
I'm never gonna stop.
Hook up! You are out of your mind. I love it.